Hey everybody, it's Will at VIP Mortgage. Time for your local lender update. Rates have held steady over the last week. It's been more interesting than that if you look at the daily ups and downs. Net effect, it's holding steady. And today, the markets are holding steady as well. And we're sort of waiting for some important data. There was that mini shutdown of the government last week, and that has resulted in a delay in some of the important data. You know how much I watch those job numbers because it seems to me to be one of the big factors that could move rates down from where they've been. And then we're also waiting because of that shutdown on some inflation data. And if both of those come in a little bit lower than expectations, that really could give us enough motivation in the market to see rates improve. Of course, that's an if. We never know until the data's out. But that's one of the reasons we're so interested this week on those two delayed reports. Those will be coming out. The other thing that we're noticing is actual rental costs for people in America are finally going down in the numbers that the government measures. We know that the real world data is much lower than the government numbers, and that's a significant portion of the inflation numbers. So that's probably a longer term play, but as those rent numbers come down and the government numbers catch up to what's been going on in that market, that could also show a significant needle mover in inflation, which may give us a little bit more room for rates to improve. So that's kind of the favorable conditions that we're waiting on. There doesn't seem to be anything running around right now that could cause rates to go the other way. But one of the lessons I've learned in the last year or so is that under this current administration, the wild cards come out of nowhere when somebody comes to a mic and says something that the markets don't like. That could happen at any moment, but right now things are kind of quiet. If we can give you any help or advice or insight on anything, give me a call, 719-232-7553.